Hi everyone, I hope you're doing good in this pandemic time. Be safe, take care of your family, take care of yourself. So today in this video we'll start off with how to get started with Python. Yesterday we saw we got the Anaconda installed here. Now we have to get started with the entire interface of Anaconda. We have to launch the entire portal, then we'll go to Jupyter Notebook, and maybe we'll try some of the basic commands, and I will walk you through the interface of Jupyter. So first things first, how do you start off with Anaconda? So Anaconda is already installed. You can go to the search bar here. There's Windows 11, so it's the search bar here, or you can go to the start and then also you can search here. I'll just go here, search, and I will type Anaconda. So once you type it out, you will see Anaconda Navigator is here. So you can either go here, search it, select this Anaconda Navigator, then click on open or run as an administrator depending upon your choice, or you can create a desktop shortcut, or you can pin it to the taskbar. See, it's here now, so you don't have to search it every time. This is the way how you search it and find it. And once it is here, I'll just close this. I can go here, click on this, and it should open up the Anaconda launcher. Now it takes a little bit of time. This is the first time I'm opening up, so people who are doing it the first time, just have a look at it. And here you see there are multiple applications here, so all of them are being, some of these are basically installed previously, the command prompt, the data lore. You can just launch them. Anything which is already installed will be coming as launch. Some of them you want to install, like Orange, Gluevies. We can go to this later for visualization purposes or anything. Spider is already there. So what we do is we'll start off with Jupyter Notebook. So you can just click on launch. It will open up your default browser. For my case, it is Google Chrome. You can set your own default browser and it will open up in that way. So I can just click on launch. So it has opened up Google Chrome for me on my case. Now see, this is the folder which is actually going where you are actually going through, and you can select your own folder here. You can create your own folder, and then maybe you can just go ahead and create a folder. And suppose, where's the new folder? Oh my god, where's my new folder? See, these are the untitled folders. There's nothing as new, so I'll just delete it for now. Okay, and I'll go to the untitled folder and I will select this. Now, this untitled folder is where I want to create my all the codes. So how do you navigate to this folder? You can again go to this files tab, or just jump to here, find out your folder. Okay, and then just create your own notebook here. So how do you create the notebook? Just click on Python 3 IP kernel, and this will launch your first Jupyter notebook. So see, this is one important thing, because my cursor is there. This is called a cell. In this cell, when your cursor is blinking, when you are active here, this color turns to green. If you are clicking outside it, it will turn blue, indicating that it is not active. So if you type anything, you can hear the keys tapping. It won't work there. It won't type anything. So to type there, you just have to go there, and be cautious once it is green that whatever you are touching in the keyboard, it will get typed there. So if you have a fully fledged code there, just don't spoil it. So that's that. Now let me take you through the interface. So these are the cells. These cells will allow you to run your code. You can break down your code through multiple cells. Now how do you add cells? So when you are here in one cell, you can go to the plus button here. So it will insert a cell below. To navigate between cells, you can up, down, move of the selected cells up and down in this way. These are your very convenient, the cut, copy and paste. buttons. This is the save button. You can rename your Jupyter notebook here. So you can just write my first code and it will take that name. Apart from that, all these menus are there: file, edit, view. There are multiple things here, so you can use each of them. Okay, now we'll go to the important parts. So suppose I have to create multiple cells. What do I do? I'll just click on the plus button. It will keep on creating cells. Okay, now if you see, sometimes what happens is, this is a very good best practice and as a baseline when you are trying to write a code. You can either use a comment, what you are trying to do. So this is my first code. I want to write it down. This is my first code, right? Now this is one way to do it, or else if you write the hash, you can continue writing your code here, like 2 plus 2, and you press Control Enter, it will show you 4. But let me show you a different way. I don't want to do this. Okay, I just press Control Enter and this is like this. Rather than that, I will just remove this hash and I'll go to this box and I use this as a markdown. So when you say markdown, it is basically nothing but indication that this is not a code. Okay, and you see what happened? I'm just pressing 1, 2 and 3. So basically what happens is, when you have marked one of the cells as markdown and you keep pressing 1, 2 or 3, it takes the form of what kind of a heading this is. So I put it as markdown, I put it 1, and let us just put it back to 1, and then I can go to the second code. Now there are lots of shortcuts here. So I just use a shortcut, that is 1, 2 and 3, clicking on a cell and doing it. I'm not typing it there. Be sure I'm here, it's green. Whatever I do, I press 1, 2, 3, it will come here. I don't want to do it. I'll just click here outside of it and then press 1, 2, 3, maybe 3, maybe 2. I can play around it. So for now, let it keep at 1, and this is one of the shortcuts that we use. How do you tell that how many shortcuts are there? So go to the help bar here. Here you can see the keyboard shortcuts. So there is a plethora of shortcuts out in Jupyter and you can use each of them. I cannot walk you through all of them, but yeah, I'll be giving you some of the important ones. So see, first of all, you know how to get to the shortcuts from here to help and then keyboard shortcuts. I'm closing it for now. Now let's say there are certain shortcuts where you can go ahead and add cells up and down. This will be coming at very handy. Before that, how to run the code. So if you are in the cell and here maybe, so suppose I'm putting here first code like 2 plus 2. Okay, you can either press Control Enter. This will just run this code and it will be selected blue. It's basically inactive. You're not writing it anywhere. And if you also want to go ahead and type, the moment I run it again, the number on here will change, indicating that it has been run again. So see, if I put Shift Enter, what will happen is it will go down to the next cell. Got it? So Shift Enter is for running that and going to the next cell. Control Enter is for running that only cell. All right. Now, so suppose I am here and I want to add one more cell above it. So I'll press not here when the cursor is on. So if I just press A, it types it out. I don't want to do it. I want to put another cell above it. So click outside, make it blue, and then press A. So it has entered a cell, created a cell above the cell I was being there. I was active. So I click on, I just press A again and another cell comes up. So suppose I want to go back to the cell and I want to insert a cell below it. What do? I press B. See, another cell has come up. I press B again. Another cell just below that cell. Okay. So these are like basic, some of the handy things you will be needing, and you don't need these cells. So what do? It's pretty easy. Just say D and it will keep deleting the cells. Every time I'm pressing D, it is deleting a cell, but it has to be in blue. not in the green. All right. So first things first, you got to hang of it. Like you can mark down a cell as markdown. You can put it as like you type it something like this, and you say this is my heading. Okay. So you can, and this is a code. So if you don't put it as code and you say it is a markdown, then it is gone. It will not run it. Whatever you do, it won't run it. See, I press Control Enter, I press Shift Enter, it won't run it. There is no 2 plus 2 equal to 4. But if I go there and click on this code, it's back a code again and Control Enter, I have as output, and that is 4. So you can start playing around with it, write comments, send it to it, and if you need any questions, if you have any questions out here, just go back into the comment section and ask me the question. I will just reply back as soon as I can. And for now, tata, bye bye, Sanya, and do not forget to subscribe, guys. Support me. I'll come back with lots of videos with individual tasks, how to transform data, import them, play around with the data. It will be very, very easy. And I repeat again, this is not going to be very tough. This will be way, way easy. So do not worry at all. Let's just go for it. Bye bye.